Well, hello, my friends. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday season, which doesn't it feel like so long ago? I feel like Christmas was like 2 months ago. However, I still have my decor up, I have to say. But I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and New Year and anything else that you celebrated. And now it is January 2023. My gosh, feels like we were never going to get to this year, didn't it? But here we are, and it's January, and it's a new year, a new start. Um, and I don't know about you, but I kind of always like the refresh of a new year. I feel like September's my refresh, and a lot of moms that have kids in school say the same thing. So it's kind of September's a new year, and then you kind of get another chance in January. If you screwed up all your resolutions, then that's how I look at it. But I wanted to share 3 quick goals that I have with you. And then in another video, I'm going to go through just briefly what I see this year looking like for me in terms of my scrapbooks, if you're interested. Because I don't want to call it crafting. I don't do any other crafting. It's literally scrapbooking. So I know that a lot of people have been uploading their crafty goals, but I'm not crafty in any other way, if you can actually believe that. I only like to scrapbook. So anyway, I just wanted to share a few quick goals, and then look, I have a new album, not a new album, actually an old album that is completed, and I have so many more. I am not kidding you. I have about 18 that have a couple pages just left to do. And I just have to do them. I'm so uninspired because some of them have been sitting around forever. And I don't know. I just have to finish them and move on, seriously. So that'll be like a whole slew of layout share, like album share videos once that's done. But quick update of what I plan on for 2023. Last year, I achieved 165 double page spreads completed. My goal was 250, so 165 double page spreads is still an awful lot if you multiply that by 2, I think. So I did okay, but I want to try this year for 250 layouts, which is 500 single page spreads. Holy smokes, just saying that sounds insane. But you do know that I have this goal of completing so many unfinished albums. So that's what I'm going to try. That is really a lot. I doubt I'm going to get there, but 250 layouts. I also would like to upload 25 videos. I think I can do that. This year I uploaded 27, and I plan to be a little more active on YouTube this year. So I don't think that's a problem. And I ended the year with 966 subscribers to my channel. I would love 1,000. I think I can do 1,000 in a year, but to make it a little more challenging, I will say I would love 2,000. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, I suggest you might want to. If you would do that, I would be greatly appreciative. And why not? I mean, I'm not going to bombard you with stuff if you don't want it. You watch what you want, right? Anyhow, those are my quick little goals, and I'm glad you're with me for the ride. I appreciate you guys so much. So without further yapping, let me show you this. Oops, upside down. October 2012 to February 2013, finally done. So let's crack into it, and I will show you. This won't be that long because a lot of what you've seen, a lot of what you will see in this album has been shown before. So you've seen, you'll see, you've seen a lot of these layouts when I used to do my layout shares just when I finished one event, but now I wait till I finish a whole album. So one of my recent layout shares showed the companion page to this. So that's good that I have another 2 consecutive albums fully done. So this again, I used to get the big pictures, the 8x10 when I used to develop my photos at Walmart, which I might have to start doing again because all my Costco friends, I don't know if you know, but Costco is going to finish close, I mean, stop. What am I trying to say? They're going to stop developing photos, stop with their whole photo center. And they're moving to Shutterfly. I don't know if I want to use Shutterfly, so I have to find another place to print my pictures. But let me know down below if you don't mind. Like, do you guys do Staples or uh Walmart or Amazon? Like, where do you print your pictures? Let me know. Thank you. So there's that. This page you have never seen. And it's all right. It's done. It's just a little bit more Halloween with some of the neighbors. So we're not huge Halloween people at all, but when the kids were little, they enjoyed trick-or-treating. So we did that. And oops, hold on. And there's another page of Halloween, which was cute. I mean, even I dressed up. A little silly. My husband was never into dressing up. I don't really blame him. But there you go. We saw so many of the neighborhood kids out and about, and it was fun to take pictures of them and these random strange creatures lurking. There's that. So that is done. Then we invited our little niece, my sister-in-law, over with her baby so we could do some more Halloween photos. And this was November 4th, so Halloween had come and gone, but my kids wanted to wear their costumes again. So you had seen, if you watched my former videos, that I'm now so into these tags and just adding them here and here. I don't know what it is about it that I love, but look, there's something so cute. I love having ribbons and fibers in my book, so that's cute. And then I'm not a huge fan of this page. It's kind of boring to me, but whatever. I gotta move on. And I can you see that? The white underneath and the brown on top. Like I doubled up my letters on my die cutter. And these were a gift from Kathy for Christmas. I love them. Part of my gift. I just love them so much. So thanks, Kathy. Very cute. Just perfect chunky big letters that I wanted. So this was just the baby, and here are the the three of them dressed, my two and her. Look at her face. She was definitely not into it. My kids totally were, as you can see, but not the baby. So that's adorable. I love this page. It's so funny. And I love these. Remember these? Are they 49 in Market? I think so. The rub-ons, I just love them. I have white ones and black. They're adorable. Then I have these doilies from Michael's. They look like doilies that I bought years ago at Michael's, and I just cut them in half, use them top and bottom. That's it. Nothing much to it, and I love the paper that's distressed. It's some old, I don't even know who makes it, but some old nice paper. And that takes us to yet another page, right? Me and my 50 pages for one event. So, what's there to say about this? I pulled out that blue from my daughter's dress here. So I like the complementary blue and orange. I think it looks kind of sharp. And then I just use this is really thick paper twine. So it's not really like the regular twine. It's paper, which is kind of cool. And I think that was years ago from Tim Holtz. Very cute. Then a very old sticker, skinny font, some old jack-o'-lanterns, and a couple of old bats, and that's it. So that event is done, which takes us to this, one of my favorite days and photo shoots and layouts ever. However, I won't get into detail because I showed this in another video when I finished these layouts years ago. Or last year or the year before, but I did finish them a long time ago. So what makes this so special is the fact that the doctors had discovered a tumor on my dad's kidney back then, and he had to have his kidney removed. Thank God they caught it all and he didn't have to go into any sort of treatment, but that's what was very special. I mean, you never know how these things are going to end, right? So we still have him 11 years later, thank God. So there he is, there with my kids, all of us. So again, I'll go quickly because you may have seen these before. And that, my dad also always says he wants this picture at his funeral. Specifically that one, but also every other one with the kids and everything. But I guess he likes how I captured him here. He's so cute. I prefer this one where he's smiling. What a cutie. And these, I just love them. Simple layouts, but the colors all came out of Juliana's outfit, as you can see. Gymboree, of course, from her dear Nonna. So that, more. And again, I will say, if I had done this recently, I would have probably used peekaboos or flip-flaps, but I'm glad I have all those pages. Doesn't bother me. What's another 100 albums on my shelf, right? That my family threatens to burn when I'm gone. I like this. This is fun because it was back when I used to do take the kids in for professional portraits at the Superstore. The Real Canadian Superstore had a photo lab, and they did them nice and quick and customized, and they stopped doing that years ago when the COVID fiasco started. They turned the photo studio, I believe, into the online shopping center, like the, curbside pickup and all that. So that's okay for me because my kids would probably not want to go anymore. It's fine. When they were little, it was perfect. But I love this. I think it's so cute. And this is very different for me because these are not at all the same event. So my double page spreads are usually the same event and everything's cohesive, but I made it work. This is the beginning of the Santa Claus parade, and that's their official Christmas photo. So I think it works out just fine. And then we carry on into more Santa Claus parade, where I covered the kids' faces because they are friends of my children. And what's going on here? There we go. Oh, this is pretty recent because look. So I have my die cut letters. Here comes Santa Claus. I have my peekaboos / flip-flaps. And I have some very, very old paper that I was happy to use up. Oh, sorry, this is already open. So I always say that the kind of less important pictures are underneath, and the more important ones are on top. No, she is not more important than my daughter, but my daughter's picture is right here, so it would have been a little redundant. There's my little guy hugging this bear. I love it. I think this turned out cute. And then there's more, a couple of the performers or whatever you'd call them. Oh, hold on. This got stuck. Like that. These cute little foam candy canes from the dollar store. This woman had a cute little spider outfit. I like that. Then there's Juliana hugging the same bear. And that's it. Simple and complete. This is awesome because look how many pictures I ended up getting on here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 pictures per page, 20 per double page, just because of my peekaboos. I love this. This one, that's why you can tell this is recent, right? So I love it. And we haven't gone to the Santa Claus parade in years. So I'm really glad that I have this many photos of it. Because I know they don't change it up all that much over the years. So it's cool. This guy, I know him personally. His girls used to go to the school that I worked at. He is hilarious. He plays the Grinch every year. And I think somewhere here I also captured his daughter and his daughters and his wife. They play the Who's, Cindy Lou Who and some other Who's. Very, very cute. Okay, so that takes us now to so Dave's cousin's birthday. Connie. This is kind of an odd looking layout to me, but I like it. I'm not going to change it. So there's that party time with those huge letters that I love. These were from Creative Memories. I still have them. And then I have similar ones from Michael's. I think they're Mombi. So there's that. I don't often have the opportunity to use purple. So I was glad my daughter was wearing purple. Love that. Again, I don't do base pages, guys. I can never ever justify doing base pages because this is how I scrap. I mean, I scrap starting with my photos and then work around that. And I kind of admire you guys that can do it the other way, but I can't. So I don't even worry about it. I mean, look, the colors are all pulled out of my photos. Orange from Anthony's shirt, blue from this guy's shirt, purple from this girl's shirt. And I make it work that way. I don't know how else I would do it. And also, again, I said before, the fact that I do Creative Memories, I scrapbook right in my album. I very rarely, have to struggle after and try to figure out where not rarely, never. I never have to struggle after and say, oh no, another page should have gone in here. I missed something. I don't do that because of my organization that I have around my albums. Everything is written in my little notebooks, so I know what's going where. And that's how I easily work in my albums and keep them all chronological. Although I don't scrapbook chronologically, my pages are all chronological and my albums are all chronological on the shelf. So here is more one of those standard pages I used to do, but I love it when you have a lot of lovely pictures. And then I use these white, they're kind of puffy, white puffy letters, words, old flowers. Not old flowers again. I did this years ago, but I did add these. So I wasn't into enamel dots back then, but I did add these from my stash and it just jazzed it up ever so slightly. So there's that. I love these pictures. These ones I love as well. I mean, obviously same party, but I just love that I have all of these photos of the aunts and uncles and cousins from way back when. Love that. Then we are moving into Christmas. So here is another example of two pages like I just showed you, two pages that are not from the same event, but I had to make them work as a double page spread because it would bother me otherwise. So we have our Santa photo. Sorry for the glare, guys. Santa photo, and then we have Christmas Eve at our house with Dave's sister, husband, and child. So we're still in 2012. These were Creative Memories stickers. I still think I have some from way back when. Oops. Then we move on to more pictures of that evening. This Merry Christmas, I got off a Christmas card. I just liked it and I cut it. Of course, it's not acid or lignin free, but that doesn't bother me. It's not near the pictures anyway. Couple of pearls, some nice fancy looking paper that matched the baby's dress. Here's all three of the kids. And that. Some random little ornaments, and I just added a little bit of that elasticy gold there. And then another layout just like the one I showed you that features a lot of photos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos for the spread. I love that. And a nice big chunky journal box. What was I writing here? Oh yeah. We made sure to clean up all the toys around the fireplace to make room for the gifts, and Santa always left them there and not under a tree. We also put out a mug of milk and some of the delicious biscotti Zia Julie gave to us. Yum. That we did. And then some more because I took so many. Look how funny she looks. I don't think she was having a great time. Well, maybe she was. There's some smiles. Little cutie. And their little dog. A lot of this on this page, I believe, was from Pink Fresh. And most of what you see here is acetate, and I backed it on white and then fussy cut it. So that's how I did these. Then we move on to Christmas morning. So that was Christmas Eve, Christmas morning 2012. I got these matching PJs for these guys at through Avon, believe it or not. And then there was an iron-on. Can I even find that part? Oh, iron-on letters, and you can put their name on. But look at the mess. It turned out weird. Look at the red around there. Somehow the iron picked up red. See? But I don't care. It's still cute that I got these pictures. I love them. They look so cute in their matching PJs. Him with his huge hat on and his transformer that Santa left. What did she get? What is that? I think I have it written somewhere. Oh, it's a Barbie or something that Santa left for her. Very cute. And then some stocking stuff, other presents. They were certainly having a fun morning. More presents. My goodness, wasn't it fun shopping for, if you have kids my kids' age, wasn't it fun shopping for them when they were little? It was so easy to buy anything and not rushing it at all because my kids are very young still, but I can't wait to spoil my grandkids. I keep thinking about how fun that's going to be one day in the far future. Not anytime soon. I love this. So this layout was sitting undone in this book for a long time because I knew it needed something and I figured it would be cute to have these Christmas lights on top. So I couldn't find them anywhere to buy. And then I thought, hey, Bestie Kathy has a silhouette. So I asked if she could please make me two sets or one set of two to go across this page. And that was also part of my Christmas gift from her. So she had them in there. Thank you, Kathy. Look how perfect they turned out. She was asking how I like them. I love them. So she gave me the white and I backed them in these colors that I just cut them out and fussy cut them out. And I backed them in these colors that match my photos, and that just finished off my layout. I love it. I'm so happy with how that turned out. What did I say? Dear Santa, aka Nono and Nona. Among some of the other things, they gave Anthony a VTech in a tab with a bunch of cartridges. Remember those? For both him and Juliana to play on her own tablet. His was a newer version with a cool camera. They were both so excited to play together, and it was heartwarming to see them learning from one another as they excitedly explored their new games. What a fun gift. Indeed, it was. And we gave Nona a picture of her with Anthony. That was part of her gift. And we gave Nono a picture of him with Juliana that you just saw in the layout. So that was cute. And I think it's neat, like, after all these years, to see the kind of stuff that they had and played with. So that was the technology of the day for the kids. I think that's awesome to have captured. And this silly little outfit that he got, Happy Birthday Baby Jesus, that was one of our traditions that we did when they were little. We're going to go back to that. I don't know why we don't. Happy Birthday Jesus, that's sincerely what Christmas is all about. So of course, there you go. Oh, there's more. There's more. Of course there's more. I take 5,000 pictures. So here's more of that same event. And I love these little group shots, my parents and my kids, and him with his silly little side smirk. My goodness. I loved going through these memories. That's what I said in one of my videos too. I take a lot of pictures, and I also don't regret taking a lot of pictures because these are such precious moments that, I have these now. This was over 10 years ago, and now I have these memories that I can look back on, and I do. We all do. We look back on all these memories we have from a long time ago, and it's really nice. It's so nice to have them, and I think I would more regret taking fewer photos than more photos. So I'm fine with that. Oh, this was, yeah, no surgery to remove his kidney and tumor was on December 6th. And we thanked God that everything went well and he was healing and resting. He gave us quite a scare, but the worst was over and we could finally breathe. Yes. Love these pictures. This one I did a few months ago. It's a little more recent. I think these are Cocoa Vanilla. And they worked quite well because of my mom's outfit and Juliana's outfit. So it's not traditional Christmas colors. Okay, Christmas is done. 55 pages later. Now we're on to, what is this? January 5th, 2013. And this was just a random day at a park near our house. Another wonderful winter weekend with my favorite people. There was so much snow, and last year we barely had any, and the weather was mild, so we spent the entire afternoon outside. Yes. And again, another one of those enlargements that I got for free from Walmart. And again, I said this before, I love the look of this kind of layout. So I will definitely be doing that again. And there's nothing wrong with blowing up pictures. I think that's adorable to have every once in a while. I love that. So I think I might go back to that. I have to keep that in mind when I'm developing my pictures and choose the best one of the bunch that I want to feature. So I will definitely keep that in mind. I love these. These are like those Dymo labels. They're bumpy. I love it. And they're from, are they from Can? I think they're from Can Company a long time ago. Obviously 10 years ago because this was scrapbooked back 10 years ago. This was cute. Anthony had his dad's mitten or gloves on. Juliana had, what did she have on? Also, it seems very large. Were they the same? I don't know. Anyway, I love these. I love these. And I was kind of glad that the kids had kind of colorful suits on that I could pull from for my embellishments. Because winter pictures and winter layouts can tend to be kind of boring if you're doing a lot of like white and blues and maybe grays. Okay, a little bit more. I like this because it's a very kind of colorful and bold snowflake paper. So I pulled the bright green out of there. And I guess it works. And oops. One more of that. And I used to use these all the time before. They were from Creative Memories as well. And then this was a punch that I used all the time back then. So I put it there and up there. I still have it, and every time I see these layouts, I say I have to use it. I do. It's really versatile. What did I write here? All those hours we spent in the snow made us sore, exhausted, and so exhilarated at the same time. When we got home, we stripped off our wet clothes and cuddled on the couch. Fun. Snow, much fun. Few little gems, and done. Here's another one where I'm using a large 8 by 10. So this is like a mirror image to the one I just showed you. Pretty much, right? This one, it's on the left. This one, it's on the right. And I love it. So this was weird. This was in, so January 12th. And it was 12 degrees Celsius outside, I had written here. So nice. The snow was gone. And look, it looks like spring by the way we're dressed. I remember these were, and I still have them, Creative Memories kind of like Scrabble tiles. This was Creative Memories. There's my punch again. I just love it. Oh, and you know what? I mean, it's obvious. I don't even need to say this, but if you want to speed up your scrapping and I mean, if you have a lot of pictures like me and you're behind like I am, scrap lift yourself. I do it all the time. All of my layouts tend to like follow the same kind of standard look, really. And I mean, I don't have to reinvent the wheel each time. I just do. Like, look, another one of the ones I just showed you. I just use what I used and it looks fine. Kathy always convinced me that I used to complain, oh, all my layouts look the same, but she did convince me finally, thanks, Kathy, that they actually really don't. I mean, it's the colors, it's the placement, it's the photos. Everything is slightly different, so it doesn't feel like you're looking at the same thing over and over. So I have no problem with that anymore. It used to bother me, it does not anymore. So there we are playing at the park again, at this cool deer park. It's so awesome. So the playground is on the other side, obviously. The deer are behind a fence, but it's so cool to be able to see that. Here's another one, and I showed you this a couple years ago because I had to redo this whole darn layout because I was using that crappy garbage ad tech adhesive. So I had opened this album a couple years ago and I went like this and literally everything on the page cracked off and fell. So I redid it all with good adhesive and hopefully I won't have that problem again. But I can tell you that back in the day, 2012, 2013, probably even 2014 at some point, I was using crappy adhesive. So there are albums that I'm scared to open because I know I'll be re-adhering them. So there's that. All right, guys, I'm almost at the end. Thank you for your patience. 2013, February 1st, we had, the kids had a PD day. So we asked dear Nono if he would like to join us at, where did we go? Where the heck did we go? I think it says on the next page. Oh, Royal Botanical Gardens in Burlington. Yes. So that's what we did. And we had a wonderful, wonderful time. So there's that. Again, standard Vicky. These little guys. My goodness. Oh, look. More Gymboree clothes that my mom used to buy. And then if she could coordinate the boy and girl stuff, she would. So they matched often. I love that. I love that store. I always joke, I've said this before, but I've always joked that Gymboree went out of business because of my mom. Because when my kids got too big, she stopped shopping there. And probably they made no money. Anyway, she bought a lot of stuff there. Oh, check this one out, guys. I did this one a few months ago. And I love it. I had shown you, if you want to watch it, if you didn't watch it, I'd suggest you take a look at the video I posted about my spring and Easter supplies. These are the butterflies that I showed you in there. I made several and they took me forever and a day. They were just cut files, so they're the white. That's how I got them. Kathy got them for me. I believe she made them for me. Yeah, I think she made them for me off one of Paige Evans's freebie cut files. So they came like that and I had to back them. Boy, oh boy, did that take forever. Look. I think they turned out cute, but whoa. I think making those two butterflies took me as long as this whole album took to put together. But anyway, I love them. And these flowers are dies. So this is when I really got into using my die cutting machine. My big, what do I have? A big kick, I guess. I love them. I put a little button in the middle. These beautiful little resin ladybugs that I've used before from Dollar Tree. And my peekaboos. So most of this was already done. This stuff was already done. Otherwise, I would have put more photos behind. So, but whatever, it works for now. And I didn't put one in the middle on either side because I didn't have enough. So I just have them here. So this particular use of flip-flops or peekaboos is not the most efficient, but I don't care. I got the page done and it's documented and I love it. Oh, I like these. I bought these at Scrapfest. They are $49 in Market and there's a bunch of these nice thick chipboard words and these little pieces and hearts in the package. I love it. I'd love to get another one if I can get my hands on it. However, I said I'm not buying any scrapbook supplies till after March at least. We'll see. The only exception to that would be albums. if I need more albums, more refill, these white refill pages, or adhesive. That's the only thing. But other stuff, I'm not going to be buying anytime soon. Hopefully, maybe even until Scrapfest in the spring. That would be lovely if I could hold off. This is another cute page, and I fussy cut these butterflies out of one sheet. They might be cocoa vanilla. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I did them here as well. I did them here as well. I believe that I would have shown that sheet of paper in my spring and Easter supplies video because I put butterflies in spring. For some reason that works for me. Look at this cute fish. I love that. So that's that. And almost done, guys. More winter. We're now February 9th, 2013. And the kids are just in the backyard. We had a major snowstorm the day before, and we were so excited to have our second, what did I put here? Our second snow day in 2 weeks. This time we got around 30 centimeters, but it was much too powdery to build snow people. The cuties had lots of fun until Juliana threw a snowball, and then look what happened. So the little guy went from happy to not so happy. So there's that. Almost done, almost done. I like this one. It's nice and plain and pretty recent. I love this. This came from Creative Memories, the laser die cut. And I backed it with, because this is see-through, popped out. I backed it with white, cold hands, warm hearts. I mean, obviously, you know, it says cold hands, warm hearts, right? Yeah, I think so. And they're doubled up hearts with a little ribbon or a little floss and buttons. Nothing much to it, but I love it. It's nice and simple. And look at that, the last page, guys. We made it. So this was just more of the same. This was from Michael's years ago. It's kind of thick, if you can see that. It is wood. Wood veneer, what do you call these? Wood veneer, I guess, but very thick. So I don't know. It's cute, but I wouldn't use too many of those in my album. These are nice little glossy plasticky hearts that I got there years ago too. Love them. Oh my gosh, guys, 40 minutes. Are you kidding me? I am so sorry that it took me so long, but I appreciate it so much. I love when you guys pop by. I love your comments. I'd appreciate you subscribing if you haven't, clicking like if you like it, and join me soon because I will be having many more videos popping up through the month. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Ciao for now.